Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 5. Although outside it very much looks like it feels like it's week 11 or maybe even week 12 because it's been so warm, but really it is only week 5 and we really are still only in February. But let's enjoy the warm weather while it is here. Before I get into going over the agenda, I just wanted to share that I've really enjoyed looking through your posts that you did this week for the session for Focus and Reflect, in which you were kind of giving an update of your experience so far this semester. I really noticed it was really fun to see all the little critters that were, oops, sorry, Clay there, all the little critters that were showing up in the videos, all these little critters that were here and there everywhere. And then we have Ian's critter too. It was really nice to be able to see not only the home context that you live in, but also these other furry friends and important people in your life, important creatures in your life. So that's one of the reasons why I like Flipgrid, is because it gives us a fuller picture of you as learners, but our community and who we're learning with. So thank you for sharing those little bits of your life also too in your little video post. Also know too, if there's a day where we have a video post due and you are just not feeling up for being on screen on a video, know that you can also just like put a little post-it over the camera and just give us your voice response as well. So know that that can be done and that's not going to be a problem. In fact, I've had some students that were really sick, a student with mono who was very sick and very sleepy, so was not going to campus, but yet could still do work from home, and that was something she did, and that's completely fine. All right, so getting to our agenda, I just wanted to share that this week I will be posting a lot of your grades so far from the first weeks of the class. So this grades page that you have here, a lot of these will be filling in with scores. In fact, I'm just about halfway done with all of your blogs 1 and 2, and so I will be filling those in as well. And I've been really enjoying reading about your different topics. It's such great topics that you as a group have selected, and I love it because I learn so much from your topics as well, and then seeing you kind of play with them. So I really enjoy reading your blogs, and many of you are really developing a fun professional voice to read as well. All right, so going into our agenda, so our agenda this week is really focusing on the concept of scaffolding. And scaffolding is an approach to instructional design or setting up learning experiences that really support or optimize comprehension of a key text that you're wanting to use. And there are activities you do before, during, and after to optimize that comprehension. And we're going to be doing a project looking at scaffolding, actually doing some scaffolding with one of the texts that you choose for your blog, post number 3. We're going to be doing that later in the semester, so you don't need to know all the fine details of that assignment, because right now we're really focusing on finding a text, selecting a text, and analyzing a text, which is what you're doing for blog post 3. But know that the scaffolding that you're going to learn about today is really just giving kind of a big picture perspective of how all these little things we're doing throughout the semester play together and fit into a larger puzzle of scaffolding for comprehension. So this is just kind of giving us some of that big picture perspective. And the readings will kind of take you into that, and they'll really focus on the things we do before students actually even open a text or see a text, the pre-reading activities that we do to really prime their mind, activate their prior knowledge, etc. And so in our readings, we'll actually see some different teachers and different things that they're doing to front load or pre-read, motivate readings, etc. So that's what will be in your readings for this week. That's what your discuss activity focuses on this week. And also too, the focus and reflect activity focuses on that as well, asking you to kind of look at your own teaching style as it's developing and thinking about which of the teachers featured in the readings maybe connects most to your teaching style. And there's a fun little optional activity you can do with that too that's listed there. And then below here we have all the different resources that you'll probably be drawing on as you continue to work on Inquiry Blog Post 3, which is due March 17th. But right now, during this time, you are to be reading and finding some texts about your Inquiry Blog topic that you think you might have students read in the future. So you're kind of gathering a set of texts, and the different type of texts you need, the print-based text, multimedia text, and culturally relevant texts, those are all explained in the assignment sheet here. But these are all the resources that will start to help you think about selecting those texts and analyzing those texts. And I'll be going through and giving you feedback from your blog, from your discussion posts that you had last week, where you tried out some of this text analyzing for text complexity. So all those resources are here for you here. So that's all I have for this week. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing how your inquiry quests evolve, but also to seeing what teachers that you connect with from this week's readings. Have a good week.